Hey everybody, another Erev Shabbos is upon us. It is the Parsha of Toldos this week. First of all, I just want to wish everybody a good Chodesh. We're now in the new month of Kislev. We're going into the darkness of the year where we have longer nights and shorter days, and we're going to be approaching the holiday of Hanukkah where we infuse that darkness with the light of the menorah. But in the meantime, we're looking at the parsha that deals with the life and times of Yitzhak. Yitzhak Avinu, who had a very special relationship with God, and it got even more interesting now that he got married, and he's going through a lot of the tests that his father went through, and different tests. Some similar, some different. But we see his greatness. We see his greatness in that not like his father, he was able to shrug off a lot of the distractions of what's going on in the world around him, where he might be concerned. And he says, this doesn't concern me. My relationship with, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will sustain us, and we just have to focus on HaKadosh Baruch Hu and living a life of Torah, and what comes to learning, instead of bringing in all the Talmidim that his father did, he just needed to teach Torah to his sons in order to, have that small, dedicated classroom, and it is something very interesting. Yes, it is very often said that he had a class of one. He gave over all his learning to his son Yaakov, but really he had a class of two. And something very interesting that we learn out in that he gave over his learning to both his sons. And something very interesting is we learn out that this is actually not the way to do it. You have to teach each student according to how they learn. And yes, the way he gave over the lessons of the Torah and the lessons of HaKadosh Baruch Hu to his son Yaakov was correct, and in the way he did it, it wasn't necessarily the right way that he gave it over to his son Esav, and we saw that by the fact that Esav, went off the derech, and we know where he ended up. We also see something very interesting in the fact that his wife Rivka, she was from a family of, her father was not a good man, but she overcame that to become, the mother of Klal Yisrael, and she could have very easily have said, I come from a family that's not that righteous, and you have to excuse me for that. But no, she overcame that, and she rose herself up to a higher spiritual madrega, just like we all have to do. Have a good Shabbos. See you on the flip side.